The Halo Infernal by Andrew Hawnt. The day Satan tore open the ground and strode forth unto the world was a day of fire and smoke and literal hell on earth. The location was London. The sinkhole that opened up and swallowed the Thames was gargantuan, and the filthy water seethed and bubbled until finally they became a column of steam, blanketing the city in a humid haze. The beast, Satan himself according to the media, climbed out of the chasm he had created and raised massive clawed hands, buildings and streets and gigantic chunks of the city ripping away from their foundations and forming dams either side of the sinkhole. Further along the ruined Thames, the shores collapsed into heaps of rubble and dirt. The screams of thousands were silenced beneath the horror of it all. "Satan lives," the media cried across every TV network, streaming service and radio across the planet. "Satan has come for you all," they roared and gibbered. Suicides were committed in the millions as the drama of London becoming a new hell unfolded. Columns of magma exploded forth from the smashed streets and devastated ruins of the capital.
"Satan!"
bellowed the massive horned abomination as its humongous wings pushed the smoke and whirling filth away from itself.
"This form has no name. This is not an icon created by man. I am salvation."
"Salvation," they cried in their billions, questioning the words of the beast. "Salvation? The word of God brought to us by the devil itself?" The beast laughed and told the world it was no devil.
"Time has spoken,"
it bellowed across nations.
"and it spoke of opportunity."
The beast roared into the air, and a column of blazing flame erupted into the heavens. Eyes across the planet stared at screens and skies as hundreds, then thousands of people were dragged away from the ground and hurtled through the air, all of them being pulled impossibly towards the annihilated London. Government buildings across the globe were shattered, windows exploding outwards as leaders and dozens of officials were yanked from them and flung across the world. Countless workers stared agape as despots, presidents, prime ministers and legions of corrupted politicians were stolen away. Beast lowered its incredible claws. Its wings fanned out in all of their majesty, and it roared. The skies darkened further, this time with human bodies, some still whole, some reduced to flayed offal, some even still screaming. They converged on the beast, encircled its massive head, and were smashed together as one. The cacophony of flesh and bone being crushed together into a new form matched the chorus of confused screams from the world below. The beast lowered its fanged maw, which broke into a smile. The halo above it screamed and writhed and bled.
"Salvation,"
the beast growled at humanity,
"is avoiding past mistakes."
as it descended into its pit, dragging with it its own halo of ruinous politicians. The makeshift dams crumbled. Water crashed across its opening, soon burying the whole beneath it. Madness raged across the world, but it would pass. Throughout the thick air rang out the voice of the beast.
"One more chance."
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.